Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Now, let me just tell y'all, for those y'all, Tony, you ain't get to the best part. Listen, I don't do the whole thing. I just do up to an hour. So that way I can easily upload it because I'm using the streaming software. So if the file is too big, then I can't upload it when the file too big. So y'all understand that I'm still gonna do the whole episodes when I can. So y'all keep that in mind. And I'm doing this my first reaction. So like the next part we going into, I have not watched it yet because I'm not an actor. So I can't go all the way through it. That's why the whole hour or 2 hours that I done recorded and lost, that's why I didn't do it over. We just missed that. So it was an episode I did. I ain't get to do the whole thing because the other hour and a half I did, I never got to post it because the file was too big and I couldn't edit it right and all that. You know, I work alone on this stuff. I don't have an editor and I don't know how to do all that techie stuff. As I said in my video earlier, I was an athlete. I wasn't the guy sitting there on the computer and all of that. So understand that right there. My computer right now is having a slight heart attack. It's breathing like a 400-pound man in a marathon. So I might need a new computer here soon. And you work for Apple, let me know. Get me a little discount. But God bless you. Let's jump on in this.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you stand right next to me.
All right.
What's your name?
My name is Fred.
Fred?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 47.
And what do you do?
I'm a government worker, and I also do TikTok, the cool reviews. Yeah, I like
Okay. What are you reviewing?
food and products, but majority
Ooh,
food. I like to
okay,
cook.
nice. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking.
Now this Louis Vuitton here, it looks real. It look real. We are fixing to see. We fixing to see. It look qualitative. Wow, so it brought it up on. It brought it up on him first. Ooh, it's not coming up on Louis Vuitton site. Okay, where we... It appears he's the only one with it. Not coming up on Louis Vuitton. Nah, that Google image. So what I do is I took a picture of this on my phone. You pause and then I open Google and I just hit the little camera image thing and I selected his picture. What I'm seeing is, for the most part, is DH Gate for $60. Let's see, black and brown. Cause see this just let me know about the reason why I searched this, because it tells me what kind of guy it is. Louis Vuitton black and beige. I'll put black sweater. Images. I am not finding this here, sir. It's one similar, but it's blue. It's like a blue textured cotton crew neck indigo. It's $1,600. But the one he got on is not coming up. See, this was coming up. And that's totally different, sir. This right here is what's coming up. See how he got the LV on the sleeve? On the black guy got on his is on the sleeve, chest. This just got one LV and then the rest of the little thing. So if this is a fake sweater, which it is appearing to be, that say a lot. Y'all forgive me.
Shoot, man, live music. I love music,
nice.
so I like to do that.
Okay.
Comedy shows, or just whatever come to mind, really.
All right.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
Somebody sweet,
Okay.
somebody soft, uh, somebody's athletic. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like to, do athletic type of things.
Okay.
Just somebody that's a good vibe.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
sure.
what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers are cigarette smokes. Like I can't do cigarette smoker. A liar, can't do those either.
Okay.
Nah. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I gotta figure it out as I go.
Okay.
But cigarette smokers and liars are for sure.
For sure. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
So let me hand you a pick. There you go. And I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Oh man.
I know. Whenever you're ready.
Right, I'm pop yours. And I'm pop yours.
All right. Let's start here first then. All right. Let's start with your name and age. And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, I wanted to hear more what he had to say. Seems a little interesting. Yeah, so that's all. I was just wondering what more he had to say.
All right. Why do we end up popping her balloon?
I like women like my coffee, like it dark.
Okay,
So, yeah.
You did pop the 2.
I'm sorry.
that's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Arlette, you laughing too hard. He did pop the 2 light skin. Arlette, come on now. Jekka, you brown skin. Here you are traumatizing the light skins. Come on now. He said, I like one women like that. But that is refreshing to hear. No offense to light skinned women. And yes, my wife is light skinned. That just happened the way it happened. Because I was into brown skinned women as well. And just met my wife. So understand that. But it's refreshing to hear because of colorism. It's so much colorism, and it's so many guys that are picking white women and light skinned women just because of not because they quality women, not because they just going solely for complexion. And it comes from self-hate and them hating themselves. So they want a light skinned woman because they think lighter is better because America has made them, or whatever country they in, has made them to feel that the darker your skin, the less value you have. And that's just a stupid thing to think. Y'all, let me maybe take this charger out of the computer, so maybe that'll not have it heating up. I'm still stuck on if this sweater is fake. Like, if y'all is wearing fake sweaters, it's just not good. Like, don't come on the World Wide Web with big old Montagram if it's fake.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
over here. Your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Hi, I'm Neek. I'm 40, and he was checking a lot of the boxes. So, height, very clean. I smelled him before he even came around the corner. So, I was trying to see what he was talking about. I wanted to give him a chance, but, and he got the pretty crest lights.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. So I think you mentioned over there, she might just be, you say you like them a little darker, right? Is that what it was here?
I got chocolate daughters, so I kind of want to keep it chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And we got a pop balloon over there. Let's go over here. Name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Maya. I am 42. I popped my balloon because I don't know if I'm soft. He said he likes women that are soft, and he likes darker women. I don't know what on the spectrum I am, so I wasn't sure about that. But the other two, I don't think I'm soft.
Oh yeah, I can
you-
tell.
Oh,
Yeah, I can feel it through. I can feel the energy. So yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
She definitely ain't soft, but did she say she was confused if she dark skinned or not? Mel? Did you think you were light skinned?
It's all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
now is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, she's a good looking woman.
Thank
But you could kind of just hear it in the voice. I ain't soft, like
Yeah.
I gotta have that soft. It's a pause. We both can't be hard.
Right, right.
So
I think I'm soft when I need to be.
Okay.
and to rest in my feminine energy.
Hold on 1 second.
But coming off, I do have a harder shell. Yeah, but I'm very, very loving, very sweet, and very soft on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah.
He just got to get in.
Yeah,
first,
yeah, exactly,
Okay,
exactly. There you go. There you go. That right there.
Okay.
Let's head on back. So we've got our three ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so what would y'all consider a balanced relationship?
Let's start down there and come back this way. All right. Name and age, and what would you consider a balanced
A balanced
relationship?
relationship.
My name is Sharon. I am 47 years old. I think a balanced relationship is being in tune with your feminine energy as a woman, being submissive. And also, I think communication is very, very important. I'm a huge communicator. I think that we need to take time, if there's any problems or any issues, that we take time to actually communicate about that. And I think that's really it.
See, she be saying, she talking, but she be saying feminine energy. She's not saying feminine energy. She's saying INNAGY. And when a country boy picking that up, it just kind of send the wrong message. Like, when you classy and you speak like this, you have to pronunciate your words. So you have to say feminine energy, not feminine energy. And I noticed that last episode and let it slide, but I'm like, that just that little nuance right there, it just gonna make a man either think that you're not educated and you're pretending, or that like you are country, or you come from like the inner city and you trying to, put on this type of facade. So you got to say that word all the way. Now, when you country like me, you just don't care what nobody think, and you just talking how you talk, then that's different. But when you coming off all posh, you got to say energy. You can't say feminine energy.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Righty, I'm Lene. I'm 40 years old. And was your question, what is balance within a relationship?
Yes. Or what is your definition of a balanced relationship?
Okay, well, for me, I believe it would be just mutual support in the way that we're supporting one another, the way that we're communicating with each other. I'm a fan of gender roles, so I kind of fall into that category. But however I can best support my man and him support me emotionally as well as physically.
Okay. Sound good.
Okay. And over here, name and age, and what is a balanced relationship to you?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Tori. I'm 38. So I would say balance. You both equally contribute, whether it's emotionally, physically. You both have contribute your time. I want to speak on financially. I think it's a dead horse. People beat too much. But being there for each other. Relationships are hard. So it's a give and take. You both have to push and pull equally.
Yeah. Hey, relationships ain't got to be hard, though. If y'all both align, it can really be easy. Yeah.
I mean,
You got to think about it. It's easy being friends with your best friend, right? So it could be even easier being friends with your man.
I think your man should be your best friend. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But relationships are hard. There's temptations. Y'all don't agree all the time. You're going to want to make it work, but they're not
Yeah.
peaches and cream all the time. So,
Right, sir. That's why your butt on here single. It's like, it sound good what you saying. If relationships was easy, you wouldn't be on here. Single at 40 or however old he is. I forgot his age, what he said. But he already showing right there, he's kind of a know-it-all, and he kind of, you can tell he's smart or smart sounding. So, because one thing I noticed is there were some guys who stayed in that one classroom all day, where it'd be like one kid in there wears a helmet, and then other kids, and I had homeboys that be in that class all day, but they could talk better than the kids in the gifted class because they just learned differently. So they stayed in that class. I think they used to call it SLD or ESC. They stayed in that classroom, but they could talk. So sometimes you have that in the grown up version where just because somebody speaks well doesn't mean that they are all the way like super high functioning. And so I can't tell with him yet if he's smart or if he's just smart sounding. Because when you really get to a certain point of intelligence, you don't care to correct a stranger who is just expressing their mind. You know to like be quiet and just let them say what they want to say, and you read and assess from there, and you make your decision without having the need of going back and forth. That's a sign of intelligence and emotional intelligence as well. And so for him to just kind of be nitpicking right now when her job is to answer the question and let him know where her mind is, that's a little petty.
You know, when I say they're hard, they're not hard all the time, but there's highs and there's lows. So
Yeah, as long as the highs are higher than the low.
Yeah.
I like my
Absolutely.
cake and be able to eat it.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
See how he just going back and forth. So it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
All right, so I am gonna have you pop one balloon whenever you're ready. Oh, man. I
Okay.
know, the hard part.
I'll pop yours.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so why was your balloon
These popping technique is like, my goodness, sir, about to give me a hysterectomy. My goodness, like he's stabbing in the stomach. Arlette, you and your husband need to do, for y'all have a liability suit, y'all need to do a popping tutorial. It's like, come on now.
unpopped for him?
Well spoken, well dressed, handsome black man. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why did we end up popping her balloon?
It's just, I really just have a high physical attraction.
Okay.
And I'm kind of not a big fan of makeup. And it seems like you got quite a bit on.
I love makeup, I do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But you look lovely.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Oh,
He said, but you look lovely. That was nice of him. That was nice of him. Just say that.
okay. Go ahead and ask our two remaining ladies another question.
All right, so say we in a club and back that ass up, come up. What y'all gonna do?
Let's go.
Girl in the leopard, that right there head she did, that mean back that up. What you mean what I'm finna do? But booty go be on your solar plexus, but I'm finna back that thing up. Cause her booty is kind of high, but she tall. And that was one annoying thing in the club. The woman booty be up here on me, cause you know I'm 5'10", so her booty like, whoa, hold on now. You get done with the dance.
All right, what you doing, girl?
Like we in the club together?
We in a club together and back that ass up.
Exactly
come
what the
on.
song says.
All right, I like that.
Okay, let's go down here. All right, you're looking scared. What you doing when the song comes on?
I will not be backing it up. I will back it up for you, but that's it. Go ahead. Hey.
Yeah, back.
Sir, she moving the balloon. He got stabbed in the hand, stabbed in the stomach. But you could tell how she talk. She can't dance. It's almost like, she said energy, but she kind of give like grew up with white girls type of thing. So yeah, I could look at her and tell she can't dance. And then down there in that leopard, you could tell she could dance because she got that pink face Michael Kors on. She could dance.
That's what it is. Back it up. That's what it is. I'm not
Yeah.
backing it up like that. I'm
Nah.
not in the clubs.
Now, I need my lady to be able to back it up. And the reason
No,
why I
sir.
ask, I like a woman that just gonna be spontaneous and just go out there and get it.
Spontaneous I am, but
Yeah.
not backing it up like
You gotta
that.
back that ass
Yeah,
up.
maybe in the bedroom, but not in the club. Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Thank you. That's the way I do it. I carry
ain't
myself
never
with
too
class,
old.
honey.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
so-
I like a little clatchet.
Yeah, I don't like to give.
know what I'm saying? A little class,
I don't
a
need
little
to give a
ratchet.
show. Yeah, a little ratchet
Little
in the
class.
corner, in the dark maybe, but in the bedroom preferably, not in the club. I'm not a club person.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get out.
In the
every
club,
now and then.
in the bedroom, you will not be disappointed, but in the club, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Oh man, I understand.
Is he someone that's your type?
He's very handsome. Yes, tall, dark, and handsome. Very handsome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. No.
I'm learning what handsome is because I like, sometimes I look at a guy And I could be like, okay, that's a handsome brother. But then a woman be like, no, that's not handsome. So that lets me know for sure I'm not gay. But then here I just see height. And then I see a bald head. And then me, I could never really get into the veneers, if it look like veneers or something in his mouth. Because to me, I see like chiclets. And so, but with him, his, I don't even know if they're veneers or if they dentures or if they crowns or what it is. But, and then also the unfortunate thing is that I can't find this sweater. So either he got an exclusive release or he got like a salesperson that's in Europe or something, but I can't find this sweater. And I think they giving him credit for having on like, $1,500 sweater when all I could find of this is like a $68 to $85 sweater off of dhgate.com. DHgate, send me a check. I done heard the name. I've never been on there to shop, but I done heard the name for her.
I know she
Oh, yeah,
ain't
she
backing
was
it up,
cracking for
but
sure.
she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's head back to our unpopped balloon. Any questions over here between the two of you?
What's your top 2 love languages?
Food. I mean, it should be a love language. I know.
That's
it
not a
ain't.
love language.
Physical touch and acts of kindness.
Okay. So mine are physical touch and quality time. So we up there.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Oh, Sonny, you answer that question?
Let's go this way. Let's see if we got any more. I'll have you scoot that way. Let me bring you on up here with me. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so you asked him either one. If you guys have a final question, if you don't have one, that's fine.
Like to travel?
Yeah, I like to travel.
Have you been out the country?
Yes, I have. I was in the Navy, so I've been a few places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I have one.
You been married before?
I have not.
Sorry. That's a deal breaker. I mean, how old are you?
38.
Yeah, 38. Never been married. Got kids. That's a deal breaker. I don't like quitters. You might as well stay single. Probably good at it.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because if you've been single until you're 38, that means you're good at it. Don't quit.
How old are you?
I'm 48. I was married for 17 years.
So you a quitter too?
Nah, she quit me.
Well, we almost 50. You still single? You can stay single too. No?
Maybe.
Okay.
If you head on back, no, you can head back that way. All right, well, that's all the balloons pop.
He grew into himself late. But I also feel like he was a plant. Like, I don't know if the husband planted him. Somebody planted him for like ratings, for views. Because even what he was saying, it was rehearsed. And so you could tell this was rehearsed. And you could tell he's a lame too, because he's old as Methuselah. And when I say that, y'all, I know 48 not old. A lot of people don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you a jerk or you a lame or you whatever, you could be 22 and I'm going to call you old as Methuselah. And so Google Methuselah. You see how old Methuselah was. But to be 48, I know 24, 28-year-olds look like him. So that lets me know he was a toothpick growing up. And middle school built like a balloon on a string, like a lollipop. And so he developed late. He grew into himself late, because at 48, you're supposed to have a little bit more of a dad bod, because that metabolism really starts to slow down. And then that's the way he rehearsed it. It's like you got to be almost Denzel Washington for this thing to come off natural. So the way he rehearsed that right there, it just like he came on here from the red pill community to do what he did, to go viral. And, I was going to go all the way through this episode anyways, but I seen several comments saying, Tony, keep going, all the way to the guy in the Louis Vuitton. But it's like that also tells me that women, y'all need to stay on this channel, because you couldn't read that all of this was fake. Like, none of that was real. That's not even his personality. Like, he's not really like that. And what he said, like, I've never heard that line before. To my own, like, quitters. You might as well just stay single because you're good at it. It was all fake. Like, that was the lamest thing ever. And if this Louis Vuitton sweater is fake, which my Google search is saying it is, but maybe it's not, that make it even more lame. And I mean, I understand bald head with a beard, but I don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand how your face could grow so much hair, but your head can't. I don't know how the testosterone it disconnected from there to there. So that's always interesting to me. But I know a lot of women like that. And then she just love her some drama here. But she's smiling. But you know, because she keep getting it, boy. Buddy said he don't think she cute enough in the face. Now he telling her that's a deal breaker, that she never been married. Like 38 and never been married. Come on now, that's not that serious. But like I told y'all, because some people be feeling like, oh, it's a curse if they was married. But a lot of men sees a woman having been married as like validation, like a stamp, like you authorized, like a man said he will love you until death does us part. Like a lot of men look at that as like, okay, if another man was crazy enough or willing or bold enough to walk down the aisle with you or stand under them arches in the courthouse and marry you and say until death do us part, I'm going to love you and be faithful to you, something is special about you. Because men know how men are when it comes down to commitment and how hard it is, how scary it is. And so some men hold a lot of value in that. And if a woman has not been married and she's crossed a certain age in that man's mind, then he's like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? But honestly, it was not that she hasn't been married. Like if it was a woman he's attracted to who hasn't been married, he would have loved that. Because now the other side of someone having, let me just finish this video and then I'll finish talking about it.
Up to what we do. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Give it up for him, lady. Oh, they're not giving it up. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like.
Alrighty, so they did not clap. They say, I like that though. Sisterhood, y'all stand together. I got a coach in 18 minutes. So we'll just do a little teaching on here. The other side of having been married is you done been flipped and tossed. So that's the other side that's not talked about. So like me personally, if I was single, I wouldn't want a woman to have been married. Like I would rather like some quick relationships. Maybe you had, sexual partners or no partners, whatever it is. But when you married, look good here. Like, listen, if God forbid, but if anything happened with me and Cherie Gaskins, you get her, you gonna be thinking about me. And so that's me being a married man. That's what I'd be thinking about. Me being a married man, like him being married 17 years. Like, sir, what all you and your wife did together? Like, you really want a woman who done been through all of that? It's like, absolutely not. But it's kind of all the same because some women have done everything that a married couple would do without being married. So it's not really that big of a deal. But so, and see, this is the thing too, that a lot of times women be like, Tony, can you address this? Tony, can you address that? Tony, can you speak on this? Just like this right here. That was a fake episode, right? That guy right there was a plant. Like he was not authentic at all. He literally came to do what he did. It was all fake. Like it was not his real self. It was not real and intentional because it's like, even if that was a deal breaker, it's just a show. You could lead a show with this woman to have a deep conversation later today and say it's not going to be a fit and move on with your life. But just for the sake of the show, just going off. But he wanted to devalue her and effeminize her. That's the opposite of emasculate. I just made that up. And in front of the whole world. Because he have that fake Louis Vuitton shirt on, which forgive me if it is real. I just can't find it. And he come on here for clout. He did not come on here to meet nobody. He come on here for clout. And then, the light skin, he tried to get a hand clap for that. So because the lady with all the makeup on, somebody can't control their complexion. Like they that's their genetics. So why would you hold that more against a person than somebody who gets to choose their makeup? So that if you don't like a woman with a bunch of makeup on, that should have been the first balloon you pop, not somebody based on their natural born genetics. It ain't like they Vibes Cartel or Sammy Sosa and they bleach their skin to be light. Vibes, I ain't mean about that. Nah. So just on here talking, we just out of free flowing on here vibes, so we'll take that back. Boy, I heard about Vibes Cartel, boy, little old, no problem. Sorry about that, sir. And so that's the thing. And that's why people be like, Tony, can you speak on Lil Durk? Do you know Lil Durk resume? Like, I know what I do to a man. Somebody got alleged verified bodies. No. What are y'all trying to do? You trying to get me killed? Talking about, can you speak on Lil Durk in India? No. Absolutely not. It's like, ask me to speak on a non-illa. Don't come trying to ask me to put my life on the line and I'm raising kids and got a wife to take care of. You trying to, yeah, Tony, can you speak on the serial killer? No. And so that right there, I apologize. That right there, I apologize about that episode because that was fake. Not the episode, but that gentleman. And that's why I was saying it's like sometimes people will be like, Tony, can you comment on this show? Can you comment on that? I like to give my time to things that actually are substantial and real. If I could tell this reality show is just for views and it's fake and it's not really real, I really don't want to be casting pearls to swine. But like for this show, Pop the Balloon overall, it's a lot of lessons that could be learned. Like if you really watch it, you pay attention, you could see yourself in some of the contestants and participants, and it's lessons to be learned from it. So that's the part I do like about it. So think on that right there. And we'll keep going through them. As I go. I've been getting a lot of suggestions on Tony, do this episode, do that episode, do this episode. So I just have to, look at them. Eventually I get to do the ones y'all suggested. But hey, God bless you. Blessed Tribe. Check the community page in Blessed Tribe. I posted about our group, the new mastermind for a select group. That's on the community page. Also send an email out to the mailing list if you're already a student of Tony Gaskins Academy, so you'll see that. God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Shout out Blessed Tribe members, Patreon members, Tony Gaskins Academy, Tony Gaskins Family Foundation, donors. God bless you. When you go on there too, on the donation page, if you click on, let's say you click on a donation number, they add a tip to it. You can take that to zero. But then if you click on more details, it tell you about my foundation and this particular program that we're doing. So stay in tune, stay in the loop. And when I start our YouTube with our docu-series, you'll get to see the whole progress. God bless you. Talk soon.